Hola, ¿qué tal? Olivia here, and you're watching Your Travel with Olivia. Today, we're going to go over 5 reasons why you should reconsider traveling for the remaining part of 2020.
2021, 2022, 2023, 2024.
Now, hopefully it's not going to be for that long, but I've got to say the reason that I wanted to do this video was because a personal reason. You see, our daughter, Shan Booty, you might know her, relationship expert, sexologist, YouTube influencer, author of 2 novels, is having our 3rd grandchild. Yay! So excited! However, Shan lives in LA and we live here in Toronto, and she is due in November. And as of right now, the borders here in Canada are still closed for non-essential travel. And so hopefully it gets lifted by then. But in the meantime, I do think that there really has to be some serious thought and consideration put into traveling. The number 1 reason is travel insurance. Will your travel insurance policy cover you for COVID-19 when you are traveling? Chances are not. And that's because a lot of the companies are changing the wording that is in there, and so they will not be covering you for any COVID-19 related illnesses, and possibly even any pandemics going forward, just in case they change the name of the pandemic. It's no longer COVID-19, it's now COVID-20. And so they want to put that in place, and that could be a problem if you're out of the country and you do end up in hospital or encountering any kind of symptoms related to COVID. The second reason maybe not to travel would be a travel advisory. Now, if you have a travel advisory right now for only essential travel and no non-essential travel will be considered, then that is a real consideration if you happen to be leaving your country, and especially for your travel insurance policy. Again, inside the wording, if you are traveling outside of any recommendations that the government or advisories that they have put in place, you would not be covered for any illnesses or injuries.
Can't believe that.
So give that a second thought and definitely check your policy wording before you leave. The third reason that travel would be a little bit iffy right now is quarantine. You know, isolation, quarantine to the destination that you're going to. Is it going to impact your trip at all? Do you have to go into self-isolation at the destination? What are some of the restaurants or the places of attractions? What are their policies around having visitors come into any of their establishments? And so travel might not be a lot of fun right now because of that. The fourth reason is that possibility of that second wave. And if there is a second wave and you happen to be caught outside of your country, will you be able to get back? What are the incidences happening in that country in terms of mortality, morbidity? Being away from home and being exposed to this pandemic, we have already seen what has happened in the past. The last thing you want to do is put yourself in that kind of predicament going forward. So yes, the possibility of that second wave may actually make you think, maybe not a bad idea to just travel within my own borders and maybe get to know my own country a little bit better. And the fifth thing is social distancing. Travel doesn't lend itself to social distancing. The mere fact that you're traveling in a plane, sitting in a lounge, going to restaurants, going to, entertainment places and amusement parks, etc., whatever it is, it's not about social distancing. But the reality is, it's going to be very difficult and very awkward too. So, hey, you know what? Maybe not a bad idea just to hang on and wait. Travel might not be that much fun in the coming months. Also, when it comes to travel, it may be like taking a trip to your doctor's office. Yes, you are going to have to answer an extensive health questionnaire. They will take your temperature. In some cases, they may even take a swab. And like I said, they can put you into quarantine if that is the rules of the country. So there you go. Those are the 5 reasons why you might want to hold off on travel for now. I have my own personal reasons why I feel that I essentially need to be in LA come November for the birth of our third grandchild. So hopefully that all works out. But it is a little bit nerve-wracking, I've got to say, because leaving my own country and the possibility of not having insurance, it definitely is going to be weighed in there as a huge, huge consideration. How about you? How about you? Do you have any reasons that you need to be traveling? Is travel something that you're considering now or in the future? How do you feel about what's going on right now? And what is your plans? Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know any stories. Let me know what your situation is. Put that in the comment section down below. That's what we're here for, to share our stories and share our experiences. So, and don't forget those questions too in regards to the insurance. That's huge. I've been talking to people about that and they have said, I didn't even think about that. And it is a real big issue and a real big contention with people. So reach out. Let me know if you have any more questions, and let me know if there's something that you want to just pass on. Thank you so much again for watching, and look forward to seeing you again. And if this is your first time watching this channel, please consider subscribing by hitting the subscribe button that's down below. Always happy to be here. Always happy to see you. Adios. Have yourself a wonderful week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Ciao.